Now on CoastTV News.
A Delaware bill alters handgun purchases, requiring permits and training, how it could affect the future of gun ownership. A penalty for marijuana in Dewey, the details and implications for locals and visitors. The end of an era for a historic Lewis home, what it means for the town's legacy, and why it's sparking debate. Route 66 replaces the dough roller, promising a 24/7 dining experience. We have the inside look at OC's newest eatery. It's Severe Weather Awareness Week. Meteorologist Alex Seymour has tips on how to stay safe from Mother Nature's fury.
This is CoastTV News at 6.
If you want to buy one of these, you'll have to go through more hoops and hurdles. Good evening. I'm Madeline Overturf.
And I'm Mallory Metzner. Welcome to our News at 6. We begin tonight with a gun control effort moving forward.
Now, this has been
Maddie, this bill has been in the works for a while now, so you might be asking yourself what permit to purchase really means. Well, let me break it down for you. The necessary firearms training must be done 5 years before even applying for a handgun. Now, it's kind of like what Delaware's current concealed carry permit law requires currently. According to the bill, people would not have to pay fees for the permit itself, but would have to pay for things like fingerprinting and the required training. And I spoke with people on both sides of the gun control argument, and while some see this as a necessary step to keep people safe here in Delaware, others say this would take away people's rights to bear arms.
That was Charles Reinert reporting. Let me give you some details on this permit to purchase bill specifically. Again, it would require you to have a permit application and go through a training 5 years in advance. The state of Maryland had a similar law last year that faced an uphill court battle. Here's the details there. A federal court struck down the state's handgun licensing law. The court ruled the requirement for buying a handgun was too strict, requiring fingerprints, a 4-hour safety class, and more. In fact, the court says Maryland's rules were so restrictive they didn't match with the U.S. Constitution. In a 2-1 ruling, the judge cited the Second Amendment right. And we'll have much more on this tonight at 11, Mallory.
That's right, Maddie. And in Dewey Beach, we're heading there now. They're looking to change how they handle marijuana. The town says it follows state marijuana regulations, which make smoking marijuana in public illegal. Additionally, you must be at least 21 to use marijuana. Dewey has a $200 fine for breaking this rule, but the state's fine is $100. One local says regulations are necessary, especially in a small beach town like Dewey.
I don't, for a resort town, I don't think it's that good, because you go out of a restaurant or you're waiting in line to get in a restaurant and you get all those smells. It just takes away your appetite and just kind of spoils the whole atmosphere of a resort town.
Town commissioners will further discuss this ordinance on Friday.
In an effort to improve the beauty and functionality of beaches and parks, the town of Dewey Beach is currently reviewing bids for land raking and landscaping. Town officials say they're looking to contract experienced vendors that'll do a great job for a good price. The town will decide which companies to go with at a meeting on March 15th.
Rehoboth Beach says it's going to be over $4 million short this budget. The city says a 27% increase in health insurance for employees will cost over $42,000 alone. How to fix the multi-million-dollar deficit? The city is going to raise taxes to make more money. We've reported the tax increases before, but here's the exact numbers on your screen. Its budget worksheet shows that raising property tax will add $850,000 to city funds. Increased fees from parking meters and services will bring over $2 million. A rental tax increase will add $100,000, and raising the wastewater service rate will make up $791,000.
The city of Lewis postponed its upcoming budget meeting this Friday to go over next year's budget. Mayor and City Council will continue to review changes that were made since the draft of the last workshop. That budget focuses on safety, children's activities, road work, and improving public spaces such as nature trails in Lewis. The new budget meeting is happening this Monday at 5:30 p.m.
The Delaware presidential primary election that was scheduled on April 2nd, it's now canceled. This decision comes after only Biden and Trump remained candidates. And they also now have the necessary delegates to clinch their nominations, by the way. The primary election for other state offices like governor and U.S. senator is on September 10th.
$14 million in federal money is going to community projects. According to the state in Sussex County, that includes improvements for the Rosa Health Center in Georgetown, the Bethany Beach Loop Canal, and Lake Bethany Erosion Project. Those help restore the land strip that lies between the canal and the lake. Money is also going to creating a community agriculture facility in Milford, and more information on those projects and the specific costs. We have that on our website, coasttvnews.com.
Delaware's tourism office is trying to bring national and regional sport events to the first state. According to the office, new grants will pay for the construction or renovation of sports facilities. Eligible applicants include Delaware-based high schools, colleges, or recreation centers that contribute to state tax benefits. Those applications, they're due April 12th.
We're taking a live look right now into Milford. A beautiful sunset there. Our First Alert Chief Meteorologist Paul Williams joins us now with a look at our forecast. Good evening, Paul.
Good evening, Maddie and Mallory. And we're enjoying a great evening on this good evening. Our Tyndall's Casual Furniture Camera in Ocean City, reflecting that we're holding at 57 degrees, all kinds of sunshine with the winds out of the north, but relatively light right now. And we will drop to like 55 degrees by 9 o'clock. Now, that's still above the normal high for today, which we usually acquired about, like, say, 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon during the spring. But look at where we ended up for the high today, 72 degrees. 54 is the norm, and 84 actually is the record, which was set in 2006. And our low for this morning, about 6 degrees above the norm, but that's okay. Now, as you take a look at our live radar, we're looking clear. Now, this green you see here, that's actually for Kent County, okay? And not for us directly, but some folks right along this line can view it. So we're just putting it there for them. And that's going to stay in effect until 4 o'clock, not inclusive of Sussex. Coming up, we're going to talk about how this spring-like weather will continue for this week. But by next week, particularly the first day of spring, winter comes back. Mallory.
First day of spring, that's not making sense to me, Paul. We're going to have to check back in. A project is in the works to help boaters set sail in Millsboro. The state's Division of Fish and Wildlife is looking to modify an existing boat launch facility and create a new 6 by 36-foot fixed dock at Ingram Pond. The pond is along Godwin School Road. Comments on the project are due to the state by March 19th.
One last walk through history. The Daisy family watches as a house in their family for 60 years gets torn down. The house in the Lewis Historic District raised debate for the Daisies, who said the home no longer met their needs. They were asking to tear it down. However, after multiple appeals when they were told they couldn't, the City Commission did finally vote to allow demolition in September. Dion Daisy says it was a fight worth the family's future.
I'm so, I'm proud of us, right? I'm proud of us. I think our father would have been thrilled to see those hearings and to see his children. And my dad, who grew up poor, so poor he had to wait in food lines, to see his educated children fight back against this board and win.
The Daisy family will build a new home in place of this old one once demolition is complete.
If you notice something flying in the air on Chandler Street near Milton Memorial Park on Monday, you're seeing drones. Yes, you heard that right. The town of Milton says drones will be washing the water tower. According to the water department, drones are needed to help clean the tower with high-pressured water.
Milford City Council meeting in 2 weeks to discuss a couple of things, including 2 subdivision proposals. One is an industrial park, and another is a development on the east side of Bucks Road and north of Cedar Neck Road. Council also looking, though, about the city's money, talking about how they should spend it. The city also wants to work on making its electricity supply more reliable and ready for future use. All of that will be discussed March 25th.
Road work continues in Bethany Beach. The town is working on its corridor project for the pedestrian pathway on Collins Street. Work will start on Kent Avenue tomorrow and continue on Friday, then again on Monday for 4 more days.
The Ocean City St. Patrick's Day Parade and Festival returns on Saturday. According to the town, there will be delays and detours. Visitors are urged to arrive before 10:30. Parade organizers say you won't be able to park on 57th, 58th, 59th, 60th, and 61st Streets. Why? Floats will be there. They say southbound traffic will be reduced to one lane. The parade starts at noon on Coastal Highway from 57th Street all the way down to 45th.
With one dough roller out, rolls in a new business. The new 70th Street shop that is set to open up soon gave CoastTV an inside look of what's in store.
CoastTV News reporter Kevin Zapay shows us why Route 66 is coming to Coastal Highway.
What was once the dough roller on 70th Street is now being turned into a whole new diner. Something Dominic Perperno says Ocean City is lacking.
They had a lot of diners in Philly. Not many of them down here. I mean, the closest thing to it is Denny's.
Route 66 plans to serve breakfast all the time, with lunch and dinner starting at 2 p.m. Along with the classic diner atmosphere and feel, Route 66 is also doing something a little different.
One of the things Route 66 says makes it special here in Ocean City, they plan to be open 24/7.
So we're shooting for that for the summertime, just to keep it open 24/7, because we have nothing like that around here.
Route 66 owner Dina Speed tells us why she put a diner in Ocean City.
Well, I've always loved the diner food. Like whenever I go places, I always look for the diners near me. So I was like, why not bring a diner into Ocean City?
Perperno couldn't agree more and is excited to see a diner finally being built in Ocean City.
Yeah, I like diners, so I'll definitely go to the Route 66 diner.
And luckily for him, he won't have to wait very long.
Route 66 is looking to open up next Friday to serve the people of Ocean City breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm Kevin Zapay in Ocean City, CoastTV News.
I'm hungry now, but we have a lot more news to get to.
Delaware State Police is looking for new troopers to join their team. Learn how you can do just that.
I think I'm hungry right with you. Thriving thermometer readings will continue into next week, but a little rain could be on the way and a touch of winter may make a comeback.
And speaking of weather, Delaware raising awareness about severe weather threats. We have that story in just 60 seconds.
Trade in your spring cleaning gloves for a mold-resistant, easy-to-maintain tub or shower with Coastal Bath, the #1 Bath Planet dealer in the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic region, with countless 5-star reviews, including best of the best in the nation, and backed by the Good Housekeeping Seal 2-year money-back guarantee. Spring savings time, enjoy 18 months of no payments and no interest, plus $1,500 off your new bathroom remodel. Why wait? You too can have a 5-star bathroom. Call Coastal Bath today for your free estimate.
Ashley's tent event is going on now. The tents are up, and prices on furniture have never been lower. This week only, shop Adirondack chairs starting at just $199. Your choice, 4-piece outdoor sectional or outdoor sofa at $999. Plus, shop outdoor dining sets, just $888. Plus, enjoy next day delivery with free assembly. You don't want to miss the tent event. Going on now only at Ashley, located in tax-free Millsboro, Delaware.
This is Coast TV News at 6.
If you didn't know, this week is Severe Weather Awareness Week here in Delaware.
That's damage from tornadoes and storms you've seen here recently, and our meteorologist Alex Seymour took a look at the threats severe weather poses and steps to take to stay safe.
Thunder roars through the streets. A tornado tears a roof off a garage. Floodwaters rage across a road, and hail piles high. These are just some of the scenes across Delmarva as destructive severe weather has caused havoc over the past few years. Just last year, Delaware experienced one of its worst tornadoes in history, which completely flattened homes. This week, Delaware is bringing attention to these threats.
Severe weather can happen anytime. Unfortunately, as we have seen far too often in the last few years, Delaware has been very vulnerable to severe weather.
Severe weather poses many problems for people in Delaware, and if people aren't prepared, these situations can turn deadly. It becomes vitally important to be prepared for these events. Some ways to do that is to make a plan where to go in the event of a tornado, which should be a basement or interior room of your home on the lowest level. Make a kit with important emergency supplies like food, water, flashlights, and batteries. and stay informed. One way to do that is to download our First Alert Weather app, which sends severe weather alerts right to your phone. I spoke to people in Milton today who seem prepared for the severe weather season.
I got batteries, I got cans of food, I got sternos, I think they're called. I'm pretty prepared.
We have food, water, candles, any type of emergency items that we would need, flashlights, as much as possible. So if anything should happen.
If you or your loved ones aren't prepared for the severe weather season that is just about to begin here on Delmarva and in the state of Delaware, be sure to go to preparede.org for important tips on how to make a plan, make a kit, and stay informed. I'm meteorologist Alex Seymour in Milton, Coast TV News.
And this will bring us to our Coast TV poll. We want to know which severe weather event concerns you most on Delmarva. You saw a lot of damage in that video that Alex just showed us.
Now let's take a look at the updated results from last hour. Even more now, 69% of voters say tornadoes is most concerning to them. And I understand that because we have seen, as Alex has previously reported, an uptick of tornadoes on Delmarva specifically.
Yeah, then that was the most damage he was showing with all of those weather events in his story there.
But there are other categories to vote for here, and if you haven't done that yet, you can still do that at coasttv.com or the mobile app, and we will have updates at 11.
Couple of things to keep in mind in light of Severe Weather Week. We also have a weather line that's available for you. The number to call is 443-880-9100. Your forecast is just a call away, sponsored by Baird, Mandalas, Brockstead, and Federico. We'll have more on your forecast and talk of winter temperatures next.
I went to bed one night and I woke up. It was just a bunch of people around me looking down at me. That's the moment I died.
He was in cardiogenic shock, he was in septic shock, he was in respiratory failure, and we were eventually able to get his pulse back.
Bay Health never gave up on me. They're my heroes. I don't think there's even a way you can repay somebody that saves your life, other than the biggest thank you I can think of.
Right now, it's your choice during the Subaru A Lot to Love event going on at Gateway Subaru. Choose what fits your lifestyle and budget. Choose to lease a new 2024 Subaru Forester for only $299 a month, or take advantage of financing rates as low as 0.9%. Choose to lease a new 2024 Subaru Outback for only $299 a month, or take advantage of financing rates as low as 1.9%. Gateway Subaru, where every choice leads to a new adventure. Love, it's what makes a Subaru a Gateway Subaru. Higher standards.
Pollen. It can ruin your screen porch and your furniture. You can clean it, but you'll be cleaning it a lot. With the porch protection system, you can use your screen porch year-round, pollen-free. The PPS system is marine grade and custom-made just for your porch. We provide quick turnaround, quick installation, and 20 fabric colors to choose from. So call us today for a free estimate, so you can start enjoying your screen porch year-round, no matter the weather.
Call or visit porchprotection.com for your free quote.
To get the job done, you need the toughest, most comfortable workwear. And Vernon Powell has it on sale. Now through March 17th, take up to $25 off all work boots and 20% off Carhartt apparel during the work sale at Vernon Powell.
Last night on Wheel, Marsha was losing by a lot.
Never give up.
Will tonight be another crazy comeback?
Wednesday at 7 on Coast TV.
Spring cleaning is underway with Airbase Carpet and Tile Mart Flooring Supercenters.
The selection is incredible.
The salespeople take the time to find what I want.
Freshen up your home and save more on new floors. Thousands of styles in the aisles for miles. Everything is in stock to take home today for less. Simply pick, pay, take it away, or we'll install it as soon as you say for free. Available, affordable, at your service. Airbase Carpet and Tile Mart Flooring Supercenters.
The wonderful spring fling that we're enjoying, well, we'll keep this relationship going for the rest of the week. But then spring is going to drop us like a bad habit by next week. I'm going to show you why I'm saying that in a moment. Our dry tech camera in Ocean City, right now holding 54 degrees, will drop to 52 by 9 o'clock with a few scattered clouds here and there. The high for today warmed to 72 in Georgetown, Cambridge, Easton, bumped it up to 74 for the high in Ocean City and Wallops Island, a high of 73. We have no concerns here in Sussex County, although there is actually a coastal flood advisory for Kent until 4 o'clock, but that's for the folks just to our north, just in case you needed to know. Other than that, we have the stationary boundary on the other side of us and high pressure building in on the just to our west, which means we're going to stay quiet at least for another day. Thanks to that high pressure system, the abundance of sunshine warmed us all the way up to 72 degrees just before the 4 o'clock hour. We're at 70 degrees right now as we speak. Crazy warmth, right? 72 in Redden as well as Millsboro, and we're at 70 degrees in Delmar as well as Seaford. Now let's dig into how things have been changing. Actually, we're only about 1 to 2 degrees warmer than we were yesterday, but because of the kind of warmth that we anticipate, outdoor activity, that's at the top of the list. And if you're going to be out hiking, for example, at 10 o'clock 59, between 1 and 4, we'll have sunshine and temperatures in the upper 60s. We start off Thursday morning at about 46 degrees inland, upper 40s to near 50 along the coast. Keep in mind that we do anticipate temperatures climbing to the mid-70s by the afternoon thanks to that sunshine. Friday's a different animal. We start off cloudy, winds are out of the southwest, temps near 60 degrees. By the afternoon, we'll flirt with lower 70s, but we'll stay cloudy. We'll catch a stray sprinkle or two by Friday afternoon, but by Friday evening, here comes the rain. It's going to come in like gangbusters, particularly for the folks in Millsboro, Selbyville, Bethany Beach, and Long Neck. I gave you the specific name, so keep that in mind if you're in those communities. The amount of rain is ranging between a half inch to just shy of a full inch throughout the Delmarva Peninsula in general, particularly for our particular area. Now, our St. Patty's Day forecast looks favorable because in the morning time we're looking at 44, partly sunny skies. We could get a renegade sprinkle or two by the evening and 64 on that Sunday. Here's a look at your Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling exclusive extended forecast. Of course, St. Patty's Day Sunday, that's wonderful. And here's why Mallory's been looking at me all cross-eyed all day long since I told her. Spring on Tuesday, and that's when winter temps come back in style.
I don't like that, but thank you, Paul. The DuPont Nature Center opening is on the way. The Milford Chamber of Commerce says the center, which is in Slaughter Beach, by the way, will open April 3rd. April hours are Wednesday and Saturday from 9 to 4.
Volunteers are needed for an emergency debris cleanup. This is at Northside Indian River Inlet. According to the Surfrider Foundation Delaware chapter, DNREC and Delaware Seashore State Park are hosting the event. This is Saturday from 7:30 to 9:30 a.m.
Delaware State Police looking for more troopers. The agency says there's only 2 days left to apply for the 103rd recruit class. Potential hires, they would start in the fall. To become a trooper, you need to be a U.S. citizen, at least 21, and have a high school diploma or GED. If you have any questions, just contact State Police.
The Delmarva Sports Network from the Wawa Studios.
Yeah, stop me if you've heard this before. Stephen Decatur High School is within a game of the state championship. Here's what you have to look forward to tonight on the final score. SD currently playing St. Charles for a spot in the 3A state championship in boys basketball. The Hawks are 24-2 this season and are searching for their first finals appearance since 2016. St. Charles is 20-5 on the year, most recently defeating Thomas S. Wooten by 3 in the state quarters. Another Maryland squad still alive as well, the Y-High Lady Tribe, bidding for their first state title appearance in school history. This is Wicomico's 5th trip to the semis and 2nd under head coach Willie Downing. We'll have the recap from that game against Francis Scott Key tonight as well. And up in the NFL, Eagles kicker Jake Elliott signed a 4-year extension to stay in Philly. The 29-year-old is coming off a second-team All-Pro nod thanks to some clutch kicks like these. The deal is valued at $24 million and will keep the fan favorite in Philly until he's 33. That's it for sports.
Open 6
schedule your appointment today.
Download the free Coast TV First Alert weather app today.
Your tax return over there. Your tax return at Alton Brothers Home Furnishings in Salisbury. Let Alton Brothers help you get more for your tax money. Alton Brothers, furnishing Delmarva for over 75 years.
Delivered to your home with care.
Not happy with your utility bill? Help save energy by replacing your outdated, inefficient windows. At Spicer Brothers, we install new replacement windows and new construction series windows, built for extreme weather and high energy efficiency. And quality installation is just as important as the window itself.
And you can have peace of mind on your new windows with the Spicer Brothers Platinum Plus lifetime warranty.
And right now, buy 2 windows and get 1 free. Plus, no interest and no payments for 18 months. Spicer Brothers, because you deserve the best.
On the next Jeopardy! Tournament of Champions, it's a game for the record books.
Those are crazy big wagers.
Wednesday at 7:30 on Coast TV.
All new Drew, the one and only Lindsay Lohan.
She's back as a new mom.
It's a whole new world. Next, Drew.
Thursday at noon on Coast TV.
Your tax return over there. Your tax return at Alton Brothers Home Furnishings in Salisbury. Let Alton Brothers help you get more for your tax money. Alton Brothers, furnishing Delmarva for over 75 years.
Delivered to your home with care.
Get ready for 4 days of fun in the sun at SpringFest. Enjoy amazing food, live entertainment, unique artisan products, and more. With over 200 artisan vendors, local food, and enhanced selections of beer and wine, don't miss this free event located at the Ocean City Inlet from May 2nd through the 5th. SpringFest features 2 stages and more than 30 live performances, including headliners, The Olivia Show, a tribute to Olivia Newton-John, country music sensation Lauren Elena, and alternative rock band Everclear. Don't miss out. Get all the details at ococean.com/SpringFest.
WRDE First Alert Weather, brought to you by Ocean City, Maryland.
Our Orsted camera in West OC, 54 degrees, and we're going to drop to 52 by 9 o'clock. We're not under any warnings here, but it's going to be a little bit of a flooding problem up in Kent. Here's a look at your exclusive 10-day forecast. Sunday, St. Patrick's Day, we're going to watch out for the possibility of a spot sprinkle or two. First day of spring is Tuesday, with a high of only 46 degrees, and then we dip to 33 and 34 degrees sandwiched between there. So winter weather is going to be back for at least a little while.
All right, Paul, thank you, and thanks for joining us here for Coast TV News at 6.
For more news and local weather, download our Coast TV News app.
The NBC Nightly News is up next.
And we'll see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 11. Until then, have a great evening.